What's going on, guys? Briar Rabbit here. Today is Friday. That means XUR is back. He's over in the reef in his little cubby hole today. We're going to take a look at his inventory. I'll give you guys some recommendations as well. So let's see what he's got. First of all, for the Titans, we got the MK44 stand-asides. Main perk on this is Be Somewhere Else. Increases the duration of shoulder charge and gives you a tighter turn radius while sprinting. I don't rock these much. I really don't. They are kind of fun when I do. If I'm kind of messing around in the Crucible, it is kind of fun because that shoulder charge really does last a lot longer. And the tighter turn radius while sprinting is somewhat useful. However, with the Titan, the exotics are just so damn good for this guy. Twilight Garrison, Armamentarium, those are my go-tos. And the MK44 stand-asides just don't quite hold up for PvP in my eyes. And in PvE, the Peregrine Greaves are just more useful if you want to use shoulder charge to kill stuff. So, you know, I'm not going to buy these. I don't have them on my Xbox Titan, and I'm probably not going to buy them. I'm going to save my strange coins for something else. Secondary perks on this are increased intellect, increased strength, shotgun ammo, which is pretty good, machine gun ammo, and arc double down. So it's got a nice roll on it. But again, I just don't find that I use these that often. Next up for the Hunter, we got something I do use all the time, Bones of EO. So not bound by law, upgrades double jump with an additional jump. I'm sure you guys all know by now, if you equip increased control on your Hunter, this gives you a very fast way to get around a map in PvP or in PvE. In fact, when I run a gunslinger, I almost constantly am running Bones of EO because they're just so useful and fun to use. It really does increase your mobility. It makes you move around a map a lot quicker. I love these things. They really are my go-to Hunter exotic, especially on my gunslinger. We got increased intellect and increased discipline. Very nice. We got sidearm ammo, rocket launcher ammo, and void double down. So I'd probably re-roll these to get basically ammos that I like better. Next up for the Warlock, we got the Ram. This thing was OP in year one. It still does some pretty significant stuff. If you max out your armor wearing the Ram, you can actually tank a shoulder charge from a Titan, which can be very useful. The strength of the Ram, increased armor, all Voidwalker melees, trigger lifesteal on hit. It's very useful as a Voidwalker because of that triggering lifesteal. Allows you to open up your perk tree a little bit. But the real benefit of this is that increased armor. It does allow you to take some damage, tank some things that you normally wouldn't be able to tank with a fully maxed out armor Warlock, or to increase your agility a little bit and still have survivability. So it's not a bad way to go. You see it a lot in the Crucible. You see it a lot in Trials of Osiris especially. Secondary perks are increased discipline, increased strength, hands-on, second thoughts, and invigoration. Next up for our weapon of the week, we got the Fourth Horseman. This is a mega fun PvE shotgun. I see every once in a while somebody running around in the Crucible with this. I just find that there's better options in the Crucible to be effective with this. Because of that really short range, you either need to get right up into somebody's face and fire one or two shots, or just unload the entire magazine on them. And that's going to require you constantly worrying about ammo, because that 5 rounds is just going to blow out of there, and then you're going to need to be looking for more ammo. So I don't find this to be a good Crucible shotgun. But in certain areas of PvE, especially when I want to do close-up damage to arc shielded enemies, this was huge in the Skolas fight last year. I used to love this thing. Now, I just don't find that there's a lot of encounters in PvE right now that encourage shotgun play, and shotguns did get a nerf in the Taken King. But if this thing ever comes around again, if shotguns ever come around in PvE again, I highly expect this thing to be a ton of fun. It basically has rapid fire, and it's very, very quick. So you can unload that magazine of 5 in an instant and do just massive damage. And against captains with arc shields, it really does work very well. We got CQB ballistics, accurized ballistics, and field choke. We've also got final round for even more damage, fitted stock, hand loaded, speed reload, and return to senders. It's a really nice shotgun. It used to be better than it is now. I suspect that shotguns will see a PvE damage bump again. It really is a PvE shotgun, though. I don't recommend running it in PvP just because of how much ammo you're going to be using to kill other Guardians. Next up, our Legacy Engram of the Week is for body armor. So if you're looking for year 1 exotic body armor, this is your go-to, 29 strange coins to get it. We've also got Void Drive and Stealth Drive, so if you want to upgrade your blue rare Sparrow to legendary status and change the color of its contrail, these will do that for you. Heavy Ammo Synth, 3 of coins, Glass Needles, and of course Motes of Light. So the highlights here for me are Bones of Eo, the Ram. The Fourth Horseman is really, it's not a top tier exotic by any means. If you're short on coins like I am on the Xbox One currently, I'm not going to pick this up right away. I'm going to either wait for it to come around again when I have more strange coins and save my strange coins for something that's got a little more all-around usefulness. And I'm also not picking up the MK44 stand-aside. So this is a Zerless, lootless week for me on Xbox One on my Titan. If I was running a Hunter on my Xbox, I would definitely be picking up Bones of Eo. I might do it right now just because I definitely want them when I do start my Hunter. So I might just have these sitting there in the vault ready to go. And the RAM, of course, there's just so much usefulness with that RAM. I would definitely pick that up. So that's going to do it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Definitely check out the Planet Destiny podcast last night. If you don't know, last night on the Planet Destiny podcast, we had My Name is Bife and Myelin Games to talk about lore. And I got to tell you guys, there was a good hour and a half where I was transfixed by what they were talking about. We just let them go ham with the lore. And it was really interesting. So definitely check out the Planet Destiny podcast from last night. It should be up on YouTube anytime now and up on iTunes very shortly as well. But you can always check out the VOD on Twitch if it's not up on YouTube or iTunes when you want to check it out. So thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button if you liked the video. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time.